Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. See you guys there. Hey, Vince, can you hear me? I see you guys. Nod if you can hear me. Yep. Okay, I don't hear you yet, but I think that's because, let's see. So now I should be able to hear you guys.
Hello, hello, hello. No.
I can hear you all. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Yep, I can hear you. Do you see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Vince, could you give me a ABC?
ABC.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. So, are you seeing the scenes change?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There are these really nice preset layouts, but I'm not actually sure how to direct each window into the layout. So,
It's not as like easy as a double click. You know, that's how you do it on the
right.
fancy
I know I
station.
can solo, so I can solo you, Taryn,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can switch back. But without Manny as our fifth person, I won't know how to like create a 4-up. But there are some other little things that we can add. There's like a banner, you know, an example banner that can pop up. And I can change, you know, a little bit of the identifiers. We can add a bug or like an overlay. We can go like this image. We can change our background. We can, you know, put up like lower thirds and then, you know, fade them away.
Super cool.
But no Manny yet.
This is cool. It's simple.
Yeah, you can download the trial, or you can sign up for like a 15-day trial. And oh, there's Manny.
Oh, I just texted him. Never mind.
So, this is funny. Oh, there he is. Hey, Manny.
Hey. So this is the look. Or is this just the chat itself, the room itself?
This is the look. This is the broadcast look. And I'm going to record this. I'm sending this live to my YouTube, so I'll record it just so we know what the end product looks like. So
how do you bring in sources, such as us wanting to play the video, right? How would you bring those sources in here? Or is it something you're going to have to upload?
sorry about that. I can upload sources. It's like basically uploading it to the StreamYard site.
Okay.
I'm going to play a video that's already, loaded in. I'm going to see how it plays on your end. It's just a countdown timer. Okay.
You cut it short?
Yeah, I cut it short.
Just,
Was it playing decently for you guys?
Yeah. we can see it.
I could do some testing to see, what type of bit rate we want to target for those uploaded videos. I know I tried to upload one the other day and it didn't finish uploading, so there might be a cap. And then I'm going to pull myself out of the stream and then practice like toggling between like a solo shot of me and then a 4-up of y'all.
Mm.
Hey, Padua, Dave Pierce just texted me saying that he's been trying to get a hold of Bill to see about final billing. Should I send him your way?
Hold on. I think we paid him last week. Let me check.
Yeah, I think he updated the
Because
QR.
we got his invoice. Oh no, Bill scheduled him for the 13th. Is he asking when he's getting paid?
No, he just wanted to check if he needed any adjustments to the bill before he sends the invoice. So I'm just going to reply, sorry, I think Bill's out of pocket. He's be back on Thursday. Do you mind holding up to then to talk to him on Thursday?
Yeah.
That work?
Yep. Yeah, because I have an invoice for him, but I don't know if it's been approved or not before Bill left.
What I don't see outwardly is a talkback director channel.
Can you just make individuals full screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could, I could have Vince go full screen and back to this layout, and now here's Ross.
Mm.
Okay.
Um,
But we're all still being heard, right? If you make Ross big real quick.
what's that?
If you make Ross real big, make him the main. Are you still hearing me? Hello, hello, hello. Are you hearing me in the background?
Yes.
So we would have to instruct them that they would have to mute themselves.
I do have the ability to mute your microphones.
Okay.
So I could edit the name, kick from studio, ban from studio, and then mute. What's interesting, and I could probably do some more research, is when I remove any of the users from the broadcast, including myself, their microphone gets muted. So I don't know how we would have them connect ahead of time and talk to them and
Get them ready.
While not being live. It's not like a green room.
Yeah. And I think that's where in Wirecast, the room is set up And when I bring them in as a source, that's what I'm saying. You can talk in the room all day long if you want. And then when I bring them in, it only brings in that person with that microphone, not the group. Now, if I bring in the group, then they're all heard, right? So it's more like a true switcher, right? So you bring them in, if the audio follows with them, they're out, their audio is not being heard. So we can have conversations with those people standing by, with them on the side before they're brought in as a source.
Right. Yeah, this one is interesting. They're queued. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and see if there's a way to.
Unless it was sort of storyboarded ahead of time and rehearsed. So no, you don't think so, Russ? No.
It's more of if there was, you'd have to unmute and mute everybody, as needed, right? If they're in the 4 window, then you obviously leave them open because they're all going to chime in as needed. But if Vince is going to come in and say a few words and we want to make him, full screen, then you're going to have to mute everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try that really quick. Because all right, so I'm soloed right now, and I am one at a time adding. Okay, so when I add you to the stream, it does take me off of the solo look.
Right. So, and the other thing is these windows are preset, right?
Right. Okay. I don't have control over
who goes
how
where.
they go in. Now, the good upside is that their name follows them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to, and I can take them down. So I don't know if we absolutely have to fall back on this, maybe we could write it in so that the moderator introduces the panelists one at a time, and they're like, all right, joining us now is Vince. Boom, Vince's window. Oh, we got Taryn over here. It slides in. And then at that point, I can switch between a 4 and a 5 look, or I could solo the moderator and switch back to, a 4 or 5 look.
Yeah. I mean, that particular feature is better than, because I'd have to build each one of these looks in Wirecast. It doesn't do it automatically, so I'd have to do a Matt followed by a Vince, followed by a Taryn, followed by me, followed by Ross, if I wanted this look. And in the way you did it, I'd have to build those looks ahead of time. Not that they're difficult, but I would have to have it as a preset.
Sure.
And just build, Matt by himself. Okay, we're adding Vince. We're adding Taryn. Now, the screwed up thing is if I don't do the potential for everybody and they go off script on us and, oh, hey, I want to bring Ross in. Oh, shit. In Wirecast, I'd have to have that already pre-built, right? It's not so easy to go on the fly to add him in like yours is. This one here is easy because you're just clicking whoever she starts talking about, right? You're just clicking that person and it slides it in. It's already pre-made. So that particular feature is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where Wirecast can't do that. But it's bringing in the sources fairly easily. We don't have to upload them, and we can wait for last minute. But the chances of somebody walking up last minute are zip to none, right? Because we have to have the media ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could make a look that's like the moderator all the way to the left in a portrait crop with the quad look of the panelists to the right of that. And you could bounce between that and a one up of the person if they're talking for a while,
Yep.
But I mean, this is not ideal. But if we get to a point where we don't have another option,
Hey, do me a favor, run a speed test right now. See what your sucking up bandwidth? Well, is there a way for you to see what you're using CPU usage right now?
Actually, no, because it's through the browser.
Okay.
So those lower thirds that you showed us at the beginning, those are stock ones that are within StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the pro version of Wirecast, we have all that.
Yeah. No, I mean, Wirecast is for sure the way we want to go. I absolutely think it's.
I think so.
I mean, years down the road, I think it's the way to go.
Yeah. No, but this is definitely if it's all going to be talking heads, right? If it's going to be talking heads, this is the next step, right? No videos, no nothing. Hey, we're just going to have a conference of, we want to get people together and we just want you to stream it out. This is probably going to fit that. No, this will fit those needs fairly easily.
Yeah.
How many potential callers can you do with this?
Dang, I think it's like maybe 6 on air and 10 in the total broadcast area.
Okay. Is there a way to add more? Or I guess the other thing we got to play with is, can somebody drop off and somebody come in with the same link? Right? So if we needed to have a full-on virtual conference where everybody's calling in one after the other, how can we just have people drop off and new people come in?
Right.
Can you add a background to the grid as well?
I can.
Yeah.
But it's something you have to upload ahead of time, right?
Right.
Okay. Is there color backgrounds that like solid colors you can put in fairly easily that are just part of its?
It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's all image based.
Okay. So we would have, if they just wanted a color, we would just have the background for it. Okay. Like you just did now. All right. So what is this window at right now? Is this 1280?
Mm-hmm.
1280, all right, 720. So as long as our graphics are built within that, we should be able to do some templates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's not, it doesn't look like it's, well, it does look like it a little bit. I wouldn't call Vince, Ross, and myself at 16:9 in this look right here.
Oh, correct. Yeah, when we switch to like this look, it's definitely like more cubed.
Yep.
So I think this is where, if we had that 6th caller slide in.
Do me a favor, go full screen with yourself. Put your hand to the right. Let's put you right at the edge there. Well, I need one of your hands to hit the mouse. Now resize with everybody else in the look. See that one. Go with the. Yeah, see, it crops it your elbow. Chops it.
Yeah. So if I go back.
See, that's how much we're cutting off. So that's probably the same on both sides. That is cropping off and going to a 4:3 look within the 16:9 camera itself, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe even 1-to-1.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, but I like this option for, like I said, if it's strictly no videos, no background. Well, if we had a couple backgrounds, it's not that big of a deal, but no video calling, no constant cues. This is probably going to be a good option for us, where we don't have, if we don't have the bandwidth in the location, right?
Mm.
So what was your speed test at? Did you run one? I just wanted to see what
355 down and 6 up.
Okay. And what do you normally have at home?
It's usually about this. Yeah, between 5 to as high. 15 is the highest I've seen here.
So I'm just wondering, is this taken away from your? Because you're probably got a 10 megabyte up down normally, and because I'm sure you got people in the house right now, right? You know, they're watching.
I don't think there's anyone streaming or doing anything like that.
So you're the only one?
Yeah.
So
we have I think it's like Xfinity Blast, which, you know, after recently going through all the plans, you can get the highest one you want, but at the bottom of every contract, it says in parentheses, like, these speeds are not guaranteed.
Right.
So I don't know if we need to get a faster modem. I'm hardwired here. And
yeah, I'm just wondering, so you're probably, even though you're connected, and when this is all on the web, you're still streaming your camera up. So that's taking a little bit of.
Yeah, I'm streaming the camera to StreamYard, and then I'm also
controlling.
Yeah, but StreamYard is pushing to YouTube without me involved, so that's cool.
Right, so you're probably still looking at about 3 megs for your camera itself, right? Is what I'm thinking. That goes up to StreamYard, and that's the normal. I mean, we're seeing 3 to 5 depending on the applications, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if, like, maybe by a weird tomfoolery, we use this to bring in the 4 sources into Wirecast.
Well, if we do it that route, then I would do it as a screen capture, right? Somebody sitting next to me with this open, and then we can resize to this window if need be into Wirecast. Well, this is a backup plan, Taryn. If we don't get the bandwidth in the building that we're needing, then we'll do this, Matt. We'll bring this in, capture this window, and this way we're not having to, the only upload that we have is the upstream and Padua himself. But how do we get Padua? He would have to call into StreamYard too. He wouldn't be an NDI source into it, because then we lose the flexibility of these windows.
Right.
Okay. No, I mean it's important that we come up with backup plans. And this is a good one.
Yeah, it's like if you buy a year subscription, it's $40 a month. If not, it's $50 a month.
Muted. Ross is muted. You back, Ross?
No. Huh.
Okay. Here's our first technical problem.
I'm going to remove him from the stream and then add him back. Hey, Ross, can you hear us? No. Nope. Can't hear us.
He can hear us. We can't hear him.
Yeah, I had to mess with my microphone a little bit. I had to pick some different ones before I could get it to go.
All right. Well, I'll end the broadcast and then...
You know what's funny is when I hit mute on my...
We can't hear you.
Nope, you're muted.
I guess, can you guys see the symbol when I mute myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ross doesn't have that. So
No.
it's on the StreamYard side.
Yeah. I see him muting it, which is strange because that means that the camera is seeing his microphone.
Hey, make him full screen. See if he comes back. See if he's talking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Great idea.
Ross,
hey, Ross.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. All right, now bring it back into the...
Right. So my issue is the way that I have this set up is there's 6 different options for microphone. So you have to kind of go through every single one of
Yeah.
them.
That's what I had to do because I have like 5.
Yeah.
So, but I am seeing the latency in his lip movement.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody's the same though, right?
I don't know.
Is everybody the same?
La, 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 la.
No, it's only. Are you hearing it real, delayed?
This is great because I'll look on the record and I'll look
It's-
for the
it's
latency
good.
on the record. So
Okay. All right.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Look at that. I should have some powder. I should have some powder. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna get off of this and get onto the call then.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.